Hey guys, this is the video of the best phones in the US as of January 2025. These phones are all marketed for the US as of the title, and this market is really particular because of the absence of Chinese brands like Vivo, Oppo, Xiaomi, etc. Let's start. Remember that all the prices are not the MSRPs but are almost all on sale. Let's start them with the Moto G Power 2024. This phone is a good mid-ranger with a IPS LCD but not an OLED display, a MediaTek Dimensity 7020, which is a good processor, and you get also the wireless charging, which is rare in this price range, but at least you get a very good battery life. The Nothing CMF01 is really particular. At $199 it offers a really good performing Dimensity 7300, micro SD, and a removable back cover with a screwdriver in the box, and makes you personalizing the phone in your way. The Galaxy A50, meanwhile, even if it's coming day 16 to the US in these days, is still a good phone in this price range. Isn't powerful as the first two mentioned, but at least has the AMOLED display and 4 years of software updates. In Italy the Moto G Power doesn't exist, but at least the G75 with QI exists, but it's a little bit different from this one. CMF and A15 are obviously present. The TCL Flip 3 and the TCL 50 XE Next Paper are the outsiders. The first one for those who want simple phone for calling, texting and other basic stuff. The 50 XE Next Paper, however, is only on the Spectrum mobile carrier, and it's for those who want a really cheap phone with an e-ink display. That makes this phone really particular. Under $300 you find these phones. The Moto Edge 2024 that in reality cost a whopping $549, which is really bad for that device, especially Snapdragon 7S Gen 2. This phone is similar to the Italian equivalent of the Moto Edge 50 Fusion, but with some difference, like an extra button similar to the iPhone 16 and 50 Pro Max action buttons. Meanwhile, the A35 is cheaper than the Edge, but it is also worse. You get a less powerful Exynos 1380, but a good camera, and you can even have 4 years of software updates. It's also available in Italy, but not the T-Mobile Revel 7 Pro, which is available in the USA for $250, but sometimes T-Mobile offers even for free. But if you don't want to get a free one, you get a good phone, well-rounded specs at that price. Outsiders are the Google Pixel 7a, which is for those Pixel users who want a phone on a budget, and the Moto G Stylus 5G 2024, with you can find even at under $200. And I put here because it's worse than the Edge 2024, and often you can find for $200 as said before, but at least it has the stylus that the Edge doesn't have. Under $400 you can find these phones here. The Pixel 8a, which is a really good device at this price range with many AI functions and a really excellent camera. As well, you get bright display, Type-C 3.2 port, and much more, like Gemini in a better way. However, if you are more enthusiast of smartphones, you can get even the Nothing Future A, which is a smartphone that is available only in the Nothing Program Developer Beta, and thus a powerful Dimensity 7200 Pro, really good camera and unique Nothing design for just $350. Really well rounded device, no useless cameras, LEDs, just what you want on a good cheap phone. The Moto Razr 2023, however, of all these three, isn't available in Italy, which is with this name, but with the name of Razr 40, but returning to the American version, differs from the global one only by the 128 gig storage. Globally is the double, but for $315 the Motorola website is a real steal. You get a foldable at a really bargain price. Under $400 you can find the S22, which is now almost 3 years old, but really good phone. Even if its battery life isn't one of the best, but at least it's super complete and well-rounded. And the HD Skyline, if you want a unique phone with a Lumia inspired design and a iPhone like wireless charging, the QI2, which is the first phone to adopt it. Under $500 we have these phones, the Google Pixel 8, which is a really good phone, which I think is some best buy in this price range. The Galaxy S24 FE is also here with similarly flagship specs at a lower price than the Galaxy S24, and the OnePlus 12R, which is a battery champion with a whopping 100 watt charging. All of these three are also available in my country. Outsiders are the Galaxy S23 and the Moto Razr Plus. The first one if you want a Galaxy S phone spending less than the S24. The second is for those who want a good foldable, which are spending a lot for the Razr Plus 2024. Under $600 we have the Pixel 8 Pro, which is the more better version of the Pixel 8, also with the AI features of Google, but also bigger screen, battery life, and a telephoto camera, improving the already good camera. The iPhone 15 is also a good option if you want an iPhone, but I don't want that Android users go to iPhone because I don't like that. And the Galaxy S24 if you're planning to buy a complementary flagship phone. As outsiders we have the OnePlus 13R and the Razr Plus 2024. The first one for those who want a big phone with a big silicon carbon battery, and the second one for those who want a foldable phone. With all these phones are available in my country. Under $700 we have phones that are also available in my country. The OnePlus 12, which is a real flagship, even if it's from last year, but still a real goodie with an equilibrated spec sheet. The iPhone 16 meanwhile is an improvement that is not huge as the 14-15 change, but still has the macro camera function and the action button and the Apple Intelligence. The US is already available. Instead, the Magic 10 Pro is a gaming phone with the latest and greatest Snapdragon 8 Elite. You get basically a PC in your pocket. As of the outsiders, we have the S24 Plus if you want an S24 with a bigger screen, the Zenfone 11 Ultra if you want to get distincted from the mass Under $100 we have these phones all available in my country. The Asus ROG Phone 8, even if there's the ROG 9, it's still a great product. The Z70 Ultra if you want a totally bezel-less, almost flagship with 8 elite power, and Sony Xperia 5 Mark 5, which is not officially available in the US, but is still a good compact product. As outsiders are the Z Fold 5 for a cheaper foldable, and the 16 Plus, which is a bigger 16. Under $900 we have the OnePlus 13, which is an excellent device with IP69K rating. The S25, which is another great flagship that is more common than OnePlus 13. The Pixel 9 Pro XL, that is a really good Pixel phone if you find in this price range. The S25 wasn't released at time of editing, but however all of these phones are also available in my country. And the outsiders are the iPhone 15 Pro Max if you want a great big iPhone just spending the extra 16 Pro Max money, and the iPhone 16 Pro, which is one of the best iPhones on the market. Under $1,000 we have the Galaxy S24 Ultra, which is the best Samsung phone you can buy until the S25 will come out this month of January. The Asus ROG Phone 9, which is probably coming in the US this month, which is a very good gaming device. And the Xperia 1 Mark 6, not officially available in the US, but at least it's a real unicorn among the flagships. Outsider is only the ROG Phone 8 Pro for a really good gaming phone that is still relevant today. Last but not least, the iPhone 64 Pro Max for the best iPhone, the Galaxy Z Fold 6 for the best foldable, and the Pixel 9 Pro Fold for the best foldable that is not from Samsung. In the over $1,000 VIP category, as outsider, we put the OnePlus Open, which is still relevant but now a bit older than the competitors, and this year will be released the OnePlus Open 2. This is an idea of phone collectors. Subscribe to my channel, leave a like, comment please, and follow also me on Instagram. See you soon.